Okay. So these are the constructors of string class. It's a class which gives you the way to handle your characters. So instead of using everywhere a character array, you can directly use the object of string class. Now, first thing that you need to understand is a string class object are immutable. Now, what do you mean by immutable? Immutable means the size of that string cannot increase or decrease. But still, we'll see how to do that. But by default, string objects are immutable. आपने जो एक बार बना दिया size, it will remain that. They are known as immutable. Okay, which cannot be changed. Basically, immutable means which cannot be changed. Their values cannot be changed once they are created. They are known as immutable. So, clear with the constructors? Copy at least this constructors so that whenever you need to, you can use this constructors. Written, everyone? Okay. So now let's start with proper programs of string. Okay. Let's take some examples. Class here demo. And in this I have public static void main string args. See, again, these arguments are string data object. Right? Now let's create one byte array. Byte array C equal to, let's have that hello H E L L. Okay. Now let's have string s equal to new string, and I am passing this C array into it. And now let's display it system dot out dot print ln. Yes. And let's display C also, what we are getting. System dot out dot print ln C. Let's save this file. What name we have given? String demo, I think. str demo dot java. Save it. Let's execute it. Java str demo dot java. Not fine. Or load main. Right. Oh, sorry. Java. Jagro matlab. Now let's give Java str demo. Now see, it in character array you can't display it like this. If you want to display character array, you will have to use index and display one by one each character. That's why I showed that what you will get. Okay, so here if we convert it to string, it will work properly as it is byte. Now let's change it to character and see. Okay, let's again compile it, run it. Now you will get hello. But when it is in byte, it will be considered as byte values, not as characters. Okay, but still, if you convert that byte values to string, it is showing you properly. But we have used the constructor for the character, we have used the constructor for byte. Now let's try to use with giving the offset, that is the starting position, let's give 1, and number of character, let's give 4. So what should be in my output? Not this
E
one.
double L O.
ELLO, right? So let's see whether it is giving that or not. Let's compile again and run. See, it is giving ELLO. It is not giving H because we said that started from the first character. Okay. Now, if you want to join two strings, even we can, if I don't want to do it like that, or let's keep that, let's have another string. String str equal to new string, and in that I can pass world, and let's display str also. Let's compile it. See, hello and world. Okay, now so here instead of giving anything else, I have passed the string only in a constructor. If I don't give anything, then it will display you null value. It will display nothing. See, nothing is displayed. It's null because that we have called only a default constructor. So we can give directly here a value. We can use a constructor and pass a value in it. We can pass the character array. We can pass the byte array, whatever we want. It takes that values. Okay. Now, suppose I want to combine the two strings. So here I'm having world. Okay. Now, if I want to concatenate the string s and str both into another string, string str1 equal to how to combine the strings. So I can use the plus sign in between to concatenate two strings. Okay, so let's see. S plus str. Let's display str1 also. Oh, I have didn't put the double quotes. We can pass another string object in the constructor also. That is also allowed. See here. Is it concatenated? Hello world. Plus sign is used to connect two strings. Even we can put a space in between and connect them. Now, this is contradictory. I said that string objects are immutable, but still we are changing it. So basically what it is doing is that the older value in the string object, it's like it's overwritten. You can't expand its size, but you can overwrite on it. That is allowed. Okay. Clear up to this, creating the objects and assigning the values and all. इसमें किसी को problem नहीं होना चाहिए. So we have given a space also. यहाँ तक सब सही है.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's see various methods which are provided by the string class. Okay. So let's take some proper strings and let's have string F equal to some string S. F for first, S for second, and so on. Institute. Okay, suppose these are the two strings, Somlalit and Institute. Now, if I want to find the length of the string, I can use the function system.out.println. The function with the string object, you can using the string object, you can call the methods of the string class. So here my object is f. I can call the method called length. Length gives me the length of the string, f dot length. If I want to convert it to uppercase, okay, then the function that is used is to uppercase. It uses init cap, huh? So U will be capital, C will be capital. Okay, same way if I want to convert it to lowercase, then see I have given as first as capital I capital, but if I want to convert it to lowercase, then the function that is used is to lowercase. If we want to check whether two strings are same or not, so boolean result equal to f dot equals s. If s f, that is your first string, and if your second string are same, the result value will be true, else it will be false. So let's see what it is giving, true or false. You will have to remember these methods, because it is asked in theory also as well as in practical. It is asked, it can be asked that explain any 5 methods of string class or any 5 methods of string buffer class. What is the difference between string class and string buffer class? So that you should be able to do. I'm just showing you first the simplest method, then we will keep on going further. See here, first is showing me length. सोम ललित के number of characters count कर लो. सोम ललित 8 characters. So it is showing me length as 8. We showed uppercase. So Som Lalit is shown in uppercase. Lowercase S became small in my then.
False.
Let's see. Showing me false because capital S and small s have different values. So that is the case. So clear with this 4 methods: length, uppercase, lowercase, and equals. Somebody put in something. Fine. So let's continue further. Now, the next method is compare to. It is similar to equals, but it shows you That which string is larger than what? Larger in the sense of ASCII values. Okay. So here, if I want to compare, so it returns integer value, integer r for result equal to f dot compare to s. Now, if r is greater than 0, it means we can display, if r value is greater than 0 means f string is greater than s, then it will display f plus greater than plus s. Else, if r is less than 0, then s is greater than f. And if r value is 0, it means both are same. Okay. So it basically shows you which string is in ascending order greater than and less than another string. So when you want to do that, we can use compare to. Equals only check whether they are same or not. It doesn't do the comparison. Comparison is done using compare to. Okay, let's check it out. See, Somlalit is greater than institute because S value, capital S value is greater than I value. Are you getting it? Now, suppose we take Somlalit, small s. Then let's see what it does. Somlalit. Which should be the greater one out of this? Hmm?
F.
No, no, no. S should be greater. Let's see. See, small Somlalit, which is in S, is greater than capital. Why? Because small alphabet ASCII values are larger than capital alphabet ASCII values. The small s की ASCII value capital S से बड़ी है. That's why it is showing you that small Somlalit is greater than the first S capital. Are you getting it? There is one more function which is called compare to ignore case. So it will be considering small Somlalit and capital Somlalit same. Let's see it's doing or not. It's showing you equal to, because it is ignoring the case, which is not possible with equals. So if you want to compare whether the two strings are same or not, then you should use the function compare to ignore case. Compare it and ignore the case. So how many functions we saw? Length, two uppercase, two lowercase, equal, compare to, ignore case. So we saw 6 functions. Okay. Now let's see another function which is concat. Mm, let's do like this. F equal to f dot concat. Yes. Let's display f. let's change this to institute. See, it is concatenating Somlalit in the institute, and we are storing that result back into F. So either you can use plus sign or you can use the concat function. Concat function combines the string. Now the next method, that is ends with. Check whether your particular string end with that character or not. It gives you a boolean value, so we can use result only. Let's use again result equal to ends f dot ends with suppose t. I want to check it ends with t or not. So let's check that out whether it is ending with t or not. Somlalit ending with t. Yes. So let's do that. And let's check the same thing, but now for institute, whether institute ends with T or not. Somlalit doesn't ends with T, why it is giving false? Institute का तो सही दे रहा है. अच्छा हाँ, it's been concatenated. That's why. True. So if we do E institute ka, then it will be true for both. Let's check one for E and one for T, then it will show you proper. Yes, so now it is showing you true. True. So ends with, check whether that string ends with a particular character, or it can be any number of character. You can check for multiple characters also. Because you want to check for institute TUTE, then you can check for that also, and it will give you the correct one. So you can check for one character or you can check for multiple characters. There is another function which is known as last index of, but before that let's do index of. So suppose I want to get index of some particular character, then we'll use f dot index of o capital, index of में I small o capital. Let's see index of what string we are having in f Somlalit. Let's have of L. Okay. So if you want of L, we'll give L in it. You need to give the character. It finds the position index of that particular character. Let's display its value. What is the index of L in it, Somlalit? 0, 1, 2, 3. It starts from 0, indexes also. So it's at
So
the
it's
third. Now if I want the index of the last L, पूरे सोम ललित इंस्टीट्यूट में लास्ट एल कौन सी पोजीशन पे आ रहा है?
5.
5.
Five.
So yes, 5. And if I want the last index of T,
11.
कौन सा बोला? Last index of T. But it will be in entire Somlalit Institute because we are concatenating the string. So last index in Somlalit Institute, entire one, what will be the last index?
15.
15. So if you want to find the last index of T, we can do that also. Integer L index equal to F dot last. Here I will become capital because it's a second word. Index of T. Let's say it's giving us 15 or not. डोंट वरी, ये क्या कहाँ यूज होगा वो हम प्रोग्राम करेंगे इसलिए पता चल जाएगा. फर्स्ट यू लर्न द फंक्शंस. So clear with index of, last index of? Yes or no?
Yes.
Like you have ends with, same way you can check whether a string starts with a particular character or not. And for that the function is res equal to s or f dot starts with, and we can give s. So it should return us true. Because it starts with s. There is another function which is called character at. It returns a character c equal to f dot character at. And we need to give the position. Suppose I say 4. Then it returns the character which is at the position 4. And let's display its value. Let's compile it. Just a minute. It has to be string, not a character, because it takes string as an argument. So check it out at position 4 is A or not. Character at 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is A. So it is showing us A. And is it starting with S? Yes, it is true. So clear with starts with and character at. So don't make this mistakes. Huh? When you are giving a character, at that time single quotes, when it takes a string as an argument, it has to be double quotes. Index of takes a character, starts with and ends with takes a string. There is one more function which is called substring. So substring fetches the part of the string. It will return a string. Okay, so let's have a string t equal to f dot substring, you have everything in small. Substring, you need to give that from F how many characters you want to fetch. That is beginning index from where you want to fetch till the end. So F dot substring and the starting position from where we want. Let's give 4. 4 was A na, so let's start from A. Let's see what it display. See, starting from 4, that is A, till last. This is your substring. You need to specify the beginning index. Even we can specify the ending index. पूरा नहीं चाहिए तो आप यहाँ पे starting index comma we can specify ending index. So I want the only up to the 10th character. Then see here. This is 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So 10 से वो stop हो जाएगा. So it will show from 4 till 9. Are you getting it? Yes or no?
Yes.
There is a function which says 2-character array. Convert this string to a character array. So let's try that. Character, I'm taking array equal to f dot 2-character array. 2-char C should be small. 2-char array A capital. And suppose let's display array of whether it's showing me or not. Okay, C is capital. That's what I thought it has to be. So C also capital. 2-char array. See, Java is case sensitive, so you have to take care of that. If we convert F to array, this is at 0th index, 1 and 2. 2 pe kya hai? M. It is showing me M. So it has converted my string to a character array. You just remember these functions will do the programs where you will have to use them. But if you will not remember this function names, you will not be able to use them. Even same way you can convert it to byte using the function get byte, but that we rarely use, so let's not go into it. But main 2-character array. There is one more function which converts other data type values to string. Okay. It converts, the function is known as value of function, which convert primitive values to string object. So suppose I want to convert integer double value as a string, then I can take string b value equal to string dot value of, and I can give some random value. This is suppose my double value. To use it as a string, I can do that using the function called value of, if you try to do d value plus 10, d value equal to d value plus 10, what will be the output? Will it be 133.56? Will it be 133.56? If I write this d value plus 10, फिर से सब सो गए, जल्दी बताओ. No, why? Because value of function converts the double data type to a string. When we convert it to a string, and if we use plus, it means we are concatenating. So in our output, it shouldn't be working as a string. But it's showing me only 123 after converting it, because I have not put in this as a string. If you want plus 10 with it, you will have to put it as a string. Now it is coming plus 10. Okay. Clear up to this value of and all these functions. So tomorrow we will be doing the programs related to all these functions. So at least go through these functions, try to remember this function so that we can use them in our programs. Okay.